Huh.
You looking to get stoned or stabbed?
Alright, so it's not really the trustworthy kind that lives here. But we already knew that.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Save that Rex Goodman from the superhumans.
no special character. Just a random character.
I need a place.
You can always see if it's a special character. Alright, let's try and find the person we're looking for. Well, not really the person.
Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Huh.
Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Hey there.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right? Don't let Nick spend too much time with Amari down in
Why
the
not?
cabin, 'cause I'll start to get jealous.
Alright. There, I don't know what to say
Dr.
right now.
Amari?
Yes? Wait, I remember you. H222's contact. What's this all about?
Hello. Yeah, Kellogg's
I need your
brain.
help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Alright.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here we go.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully
Nice.
familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Really? That's not really a good idea.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if
Nice.
this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
Alright, yeah. Let's
Appreciate this, Nick.
thank him.
Thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
He's helping us surprisingly a lot.
Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
Nice. That could be fun.
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of.
Huh.
The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Look, alright, yeah. Only way to break it?
Is
Let's ask this.
Okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully, it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load
Whose?
both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Huh. Well, that could be interesting.
Alright. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and...
And before any of you guys ask me to do any of the other options,
On the other side.
not necessary. It's unlikely that we'll get a different answer in this game, unfortunately. In the other Fallout games we would, but not this one. Ooh, interesting. And I can't do anything right now.
initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity comes from
I can't look around right now.
It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Nice. Is this like that simulation sequence from Fallout 3? It might be.
Can you hear me?
It probably is.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Alright.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
So, oh!
Turn down the goddamn radio. I'm trying to sleep.
Remember,
Huh.
you are experiencing
such a
these
dummy
memories
back
as
then.
Kellogg. This
What did
may
I know
prove
about how the
disorienting
world
at
worked?
first.
I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under
Huh.
the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Oh.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad.
Huh. Nice.
That cost her more than a few beatings.
Damn.
I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
Yeah, but now he does. Really?
What?
The game thinks that I can pick this up, but they've done so I can't.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Probably no.
People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe. Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days.
Like before, this doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in
Probably not what we're looking for either.
There.
Nope, it's not.
The thing about happiness is
We're going to go through a lot of memories
Only know
about
you
Kellogg
had it.
right now.
when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand That's what happiness felt like.
So yeah, right now we're learning about a character we don't really care about.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living.
Huh.
Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
Here. And now with the baby.
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Eh. He was a nice person, but that doesn't really make me care about the character.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before.
And probably get her killed too.
Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. You don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked
All
the
right.
right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this?
Yeah.
This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie.
It's actually a pretty damn powerful gun
I'm
he
sure
has.
we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Well, he's a more interesting character. No. But this isn't really what we're interested in.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know,
Huh.
they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Huh.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
I want to see the rest of this memory. That's just because I want to see him get revenge. That's about it. But this is... Now it's getting interesting.
Mind if we sit down?
And now I lost interest. They are looking at me, but they aren't supposed to.
I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it. So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
What? You can't be... Are you serious? When I actually got interested in something...
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east.
Seems like I glitched it so I
Getting
could
as far
do...
away from
go
San
through this again.
Francisco as I could, maybe.
Sit down.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead.
Of
Sometimes
course.
just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me.
Huh.
That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end.
Nice.
One way or another. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill.
You know what?
I got pretty good at
This
it.
doesn't matter. I do like to listen what they say, but so far they've ended two conversations or two things right when it got interesting.
Mr.
That
Kellogg,
disappoints me.
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem.
Huh.
From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't
Nice.
think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Huh. Alright. Nice.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here.
One of them? This should be the one that tells the
there's one that
most.
looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth.
I mean, right here.
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
You heard all sorts of rumors.
This should
about
be
Institute,
the most important memory.
but I figured
It does make sense that it is.
convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
Nice.
So, you're with the Institute.
But this should have been the one that told us everything we needed. Oh well.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
And this isn't what we need to know.
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth.
Huh.
If they needed something done, they came to me. Wasn't usual for anybody from the
interesting.
Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Huh? Oh. This.
This is the one. Here.
Wait, all of them were alive?
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends.
Seriously?
Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Oh, so he regret letting us live.
Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
And now we're gonna see her die again.
Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
A person aiming a gun at you. Idiot.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
Huh.
Almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm,
All right.
sorry you had to go through that again.